Hi guys, this is Gopinath Krishnaraj. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for supporting me and encouraging me to doing this work in efficient manner. Please share, like and comment it. In this section, we are going to be discuss about selection statement in Matlab as Matlab programming level 6. In this selection statement to be covered the following topics like relational expression, logical operators, the if statement, if else statement and nested if statement and switch statement. First we will discuss about what is meant by selection statement. In the script and functions every statement was executed in a sequence that is not always desired. The statement that accomplishes how to make choice as whether the statements are executed or not, and how to choose between or among them are called selection or branching statements. The Matlab software has two basic statements that allow choices, the if statement and the switch statement. The if statement has optional else and else if class for branching. The if statement uses expressions that are logically true or false. These expressions are called relational and logical operators. First, we will discuss about the relational expressions. These are the relational operators: greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equal, equality, inequality. This is the example of relational expression. Conditions in if statement use expressions that are conceptually or logically either true or false. These expressions are called relational expressions, or sometimes called Boolean or logical expressions. These expressions can be use both relational operators which related to expressions of compatible type and logical operators which operate on logical operands. In this example, here the example 3 less than 5, for numerical operands the use of this operator is straightforward. For example 3 less than 5, it means 3 less than 5, which is conceptually a true expression. In Matlab, as many programming language, logical true is represented by the integer 1 and logical false is represented by the integer 0. So the expression 3 less than 5 actually has the value 1 in Matlab. Displaying the result of expression like this in the command window demonstrate the value of the expression. 3 less than 5 is a condition is true, that's why will be displayed as 1. 9 less than 2 is a false, the logical false, so automatically 0 will be displayed. Next we are comparing the character. For example, A greater than C is also possible. Characters are compared using their ASCII equivalent value. So A less than C is conceptually a true expression because the character A comes before the character C. So answer will be 1. Next, the logical operator. This is the logical operator OR for scalar, AND for scalar, and NOT. The OR operator has two Boolean expressions as operands. The result is true if either or both of the operands are true, and false only if both operands are false. The AND operator also operates on two Boolean operands. The result of an AND expression is true only if both operands are true. It is false if either or both are false. In addition to these logical operators, Matlab also has function XOR, which is the exclusive OR function. It returns logical true if one of the argument is true. For example, here 3 less than 5, A greater than C. So either 1 is true, the answer will be 1 will be displayed. Also this is the truth table for logical operators, which is helpful to display the values. Next we will discuss about if statement. The if statement chooses whether or not another statement or group of statement is executed. Here the syntax is if condition is true, the action will be executed. A condition is a relational expression that is conceptually or logically either true or false. The action is the statement or group of statements that will be executed if the condition is true. When the if statement is executed, the first condition is evaluated. If the value of a condition is conceptually true, the action will be executed, and if not, the action will not be executed. The action can be any number of statements until the reserved word end. The action is naturally bracketed by the reserved words if and end. Here the example, the square root function is not used on negative number. Here the example for square root sqrt if example.m. This is the script name. The square root function is not used on negative number. The following script prompt the user for a number and print the square root. If the user enter a negative number, the if statement changes the positive before taking the square root. Here the example, we are using minus 4.2. The absolute value will be displayed like 4.2. The square root is 2. Seems like the next output also. Next, we will discuss about if-else statement. The if statement chooses whether an action is executed or not. Choosing between two actions or choosing from several actions is accomplished using if-else, nested if and switch statements. The if-else statement is used to choose between two statements or set of statements. The general form is if condition is true, the action will be displayed. Otherwise, the else statement action will be displayed. First, the condition is evaluated. If it is conceptually true, then the set of statements designated as action 1 is executed, and that is it for the if-else statement. If instead of the condition is conceptually false, the second set of statement is designated as action 2 is executed. The first set of statements is called the action of the if class. It will be executed if the expression is true. The second set of statement is called the action of the else class. It will be executed if the expression is false. One of these actions and only one will be executed, which one depends on the value of the condition. Here the example like chosen between two actions, printing an error message or actually the radius to be calculated the area and the printing out the result. Notice that the action of the if class is in a single statement, whereas the action of the else class is a group of three statements. Like if radius less than 0 means the error message will be displayed. Otherwise, the area of calculate the area will be displayed. Next, the nested if statement. The if-else statement is used to choose between two statements in order to choose from more than two statements. The if-else statement can be nested one inside another. For example, consider the implementing the following continuous mathematical function y equal to f of x. So here for the example, two else we are using. So this is called a nested if. Next we will discuss about the nesting if-else statement in the way can be used to choose from among 3, 4, 5, 6 or more options. The possibilities are practically endless. This is actually an example of a particular kind of nested if-else called a cascading if-else statement. In this type of nesting if-else statement, the conditions and actions cascade in stair-like pattern. It's like a stair-like pattern. Next we will discuss about the else if statement, else if class, which is used more helpful for mathematical functions. The most programming languages choosing from multiple options means using nested if-else statement. However, Matlab has another method of accomplishing this using else if class. The efficient manners like if a condition 1 or action 1, else if a condition true, action 2, that is a number of conditions will be there. If any one choose from many. This is the else if statement. Next we will discuss about the switch statement. A switch statement can often be used to place of a nested if else or an if statement with many else if clauses. Switch statements are used when an expression is tested to see whether it is equal to one of the several possible values. The switch statement starts with the reserved word switch and ends with the reserved word end. The switch expression is compared in sequence to the case expressions like a case expression 1, case expression 2, case expression 3, etc. If the value of the switch expression matches case expression 1, for the example action 1 is executed. The switch statement ends. If the value matches expression 3, that is case expression 3, the action 3 will be displayed. Where I can be, in general, if value matches a case expression I, where I can be any integer from 1 to n, the action I is executed. If the value of the switch expression does not match any of the case expressions, the action after the word otherwise is executed. Thank you guys. Please subscribe my channel and share and comment it. Thank you guys.